Vybz Cartel's new single, Hype Life, has topped the iTunes reggae charts. In no time, it happened for him. Well, congratulations to Cartel, and he's in studio. He's still working on other stuff. He is just ignoring all the hate. Yeah, he's just focused on his work right now. Okay? There's a lot of artists right now for 2026 who are planning on dropping their album. Vybz Cartel is also one of them, and it is called God and Time. And we'll be waiting for that album and see what the other artists, what they're doing as well. I'm not going to be biased, guys. I don't think I ever was. Okay, I only speak truth on the things that I see and know and what's happening around us, music-wise. Okay, so good for Cartel. Now, we shouldn't wake the dead. We really shouldn't. We should just, you don't see or hear anything from them, just let them rest. Because the fact that Khago and Foota Hype is saying they're glad Vybz Cartel didn't win, and he doesn't deserve to be king of dancehall because he doesn't have a Grammy. So that brought out BEENIE Man, because people are tagging him in things, and then he go way back to the old thing all over again. Cartel doesn't deserve the crown. He might have mentioned Cartel's name. He's saying that man, whatever, and yeah, they're right back to square one. They cannot get over it. BEENIE Man, if he feels that he's the king, then keep wearing your crown, bro. Nobody's fighting you for anything. It is what it is. It's all in your mind, but yeah, it is what it is. Moving right along, people are saying that Vybz Cartel had to come out and apologize to the white man. No, he did not apologize. It was a disclaimer, letting everyone know that no one speaks for him except for himself, his lawyer, and his manager. And of course, he said, not Nuffy, of course, it was part of it. So no, Cartel did not come out and apologize to any white man of the Grammys or whatever. He did not apologize. Okay, that was just a disclaimer to let you know that no one can speak for him but him. Okay, and so yes, as I was saying, they're saying that Cartel, had he won, we would never stop hearing his name. His fans, everybody would still be talking about him. So tell me something now. This Kev Nancy guy, you hear anybody much talking about him? He might have been the winner. And I'm not going to call Vybz Cartel a loser because he's not. No form. There's no form of fashion is Vybz Cartel a loser. Okay? So whose name do you hear them calling? It is still Vybz Cartel, whether he won or he didn't win. It is his name that we're still hearing, and it's everywhere. I was over on TikTok last night listening to this McGregor guy, the producer. He produced for BEENIE Man, and of course he's basically saying that like they're working on an album, and this album is going to get BEENIE Man a Grammy. Okay, fine. He claims that he has connections with the Grammy. So if he does, he does. It is what it is. And no one cares at this point. No one cares. This is what people need to understand. No one cares. All I know is that the winner, he must be saying, what the hell is going on? I won, and they're talking about the person who didn't win, So what does that tell you guys? What does it tell you? It's all about Vybz Cartel. For one thing, if his name is not being mentioned and you're in social media, you talk about Nankanzi or Nanzi, whatever his name is, it's not going to put a dime in your pocket. Talk about Vybz Cartel. Okay, that's where it's at. So bloggers and all that, they're not stupid. Yeah, they might mention that guy, once or twice, but yeah, they go right back to Vybz Cartel. Right back. Yes. So, Nuffy, he hasn't learned. We thought he would be quiet for a minute, he made a post, and of course, Major Hype, the comedian, he basically, like everyone else, he commented. And out of everyone who commented on this post of Nuffy, he took on Major Hype. Well, he shouldn't have, because Major Hype really came out and gave it to him, and then some. He told Major Hype to go suck his mother. We know that is very common assault. That is what everyone tells everyone these days. But Major Hype was not the one to mess with. He really put him in his place where he needs to be, and he's still, going in people's inboxes and all that and cursing them out. Maybe he's having a nervous breakdown or something. Something is going on with him. He needs to be quiet before he gets fired, because that is the recommendation right now from a lot of people. Fire Nuffy. Nuffy has to know that, yeah, he's been around Cartel for years and what have you, but there are a lot of great MCs out there. And as a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I believe Vybz Cartel maybe should use a female this time. We know Miss Kitty is busy, with her family, and she has her job, but I'm sure if Cartel, gave her a try even once, even let her just be the MC for one of the shows, maybe in Europe coming up, that's not too far. I wouldn't say all the way in Africa, but give her a chance. Give her a chance, Cartel, if you're listening. Yeah, so that is pretty much my say for the day. There is always something going on in dancehall, guys, and you just need to stay tuned before you comment, because I see a lot of people are making comment on the whole Vybz Cartel situation and what took place, and the things that they're saying, none of it is true. It's all rumors, and that is where they're only going with rumors. They haven't gone to check, no nothing. They're still arguing about what he's paid for a show. One guy says 800,000, and I was trying to correct him, and he says no. And that it just went on, and then other people came on, and it doesn't matter what Vybz Cartel is earning. You heard what he said in his latest song. He lives off of a 50 million budget, like daily. Cartel, let's not take Cartel. Don't look at him the way most people are looking at him. He can afford whatever you see him with. People are saying all the cars that he has, they're leased. And so what? This is America. You want to build your credit? Yeah, those are the things that you do. Not that he needs credit, mind you, but they just pick at Cartel for every little thing, and half the things that they're saying is not true. They don't know for sure, no facts, nothing to back up their foolishness, things that they're saying. Yes, so any day now, Vybz Cartel is going to drop that album, guys, so we are going to support him. If we never have before, we are going to actually buy the album, okay? Just promise me you're going to do that, all right, guys? Well, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll touch base with you later on in the afternoon, later in the evening. Okay? Have a great day. Subscribers, thank you. I always thank my subscribers. And if you are just passing through, I'm asking you to please subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, like and share. Share my content, guys. It's not that bad. Over on TikTok, my God, they share whatever I post over there, they share it up in the millions, in the thousands, in the hundreds. So do that for me. Please share my content. Okay? It is clean. I think that, it says a lot. All right? No profanity over here. So thank you. Thank you all.